our first react tonight. We are debuting a new content creator. We are debuting a new content creator on our reacts today. For the first time ever, we are debuting Kanito's first YouTube video. And Kunito did not scrimp on this. This is a 32-minute video. We are in for a hell of a react here. So, no idea what this is. Apparently, is the tale of entitled boomer cyclist Gary Peacock is insane. So apparently, this is about a cyclist. So, yeah, Kanito's first long form. So, let's check it out. Kanito, fair warning, you know me, I will be honest in my reacts. If I'm gonna tear something apart, I'm gonna tear something apart. Fair warning. But let us give Kanito's first long-form content a go, shall we? Chat, here we go.
So this crazy video of a road rage incident between a motorist and a cyclist came across my Reddit feed. I decided to do some investigation into the incident and found quite the interesting tale. It happened on September 28th in Park City, Utah, and highlights the importance of why I always drive with a dash cam.
So this is something recent. Okay. Whoops. Oh shit. I thought I'd pause that music. Sorry. Sorry about that. I thought I'd pause that. Okay, so this happened recently, Kanito. Okay. Let me do a quick backup. Here we go.
And highlights the importance.
Hey, and by the way, are you guys able to hear it okay? Is it loud enough? I can maybe squeeze the volume up a little bit higher if need be. Are you guys able to hear it? Okay, very good.
Of why I always drive with a dash cam. The cyclist here, highlighted in red, is the main focus of our incident. Our motorist passes him and pulls into a parking lot, but the cyclist has followed him and has something to say.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that one's unbelievable.
What? What the fuck?
Yes,
What
sir?
the hell?
Did you see me?
Let's check the cell phone footage.
Yes, sir.
Did you see me?
Pulled off to the side, I did. I have it on dash cam.
Good. You see how close you came to me? You know what the law
I
is?
did not.
It's 3 feet, asshole.
I was.
No, you weren't.
Okay.
You wanna check
Oh
your
my
dash cam?
fucking god.
ahead
Yeah, I
and
have
check
a
it.
dash cam.
Check it.
Let's check that dash cam footage, shall we? As we look at the slowed down, zoomed in footage of the incident that's got this cyclist so riled up, we can
he
see that the
actually
motorist
moved
does indeed
away.
move over and provide the cyclist with enough room as he passes. He moves over even into the oncoming lane a slight bit, passing the cyclist before returning to his lane position as not to conflict with.
Did everything right. Did everything perfectly right. This guy, oh, he's a fucking entitled asshat. This guy, I can already tell, he's gonna be a rich, entitled asshat. Guaranteed. That's why he's wearing the fucking sob shirt, because he wants to show how wealthy he is.
Traffic in the oncoming lane before making his left-hand turn right here. You can see that the cyclist's claims are refuted while the motorist's claims are supported by the dashcam evidence.
Yep.
What's your last name?
You don't need my last name. I don't need an ID.
Plate.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna call.
Yeah, look at this outfit. This is a jackass who wants to show off, hey, look, I'm rich. That's why he's wearing the racing cycling gear. This is what happens when you get rich boomers that want to pretend like they're professional cyclists. Guarantee you he's not. I guarantee he's not. That's why he's got this fucking gut on him. Oh no, exactly, Rosebud. The driver right now is exercising a lot more niceness than I would be in this situation. The minute this guy walks over and smacks my window, number one, I'm not rolling the window down. I'm not rolling the window down for this. Someone that walks up and smacks my window, I'm not rolling the window down. The first thing I'm doing is picking up the phone, calling 911, saying, "Hi, police. I have some stranger that's pounding on my window here. I'm in fear for my life. Can you please send an officer?" Because you have it then recorded on 911. You are in fear for your life. So that way, if Jackass here happens to get caught under the wheels when I am attempting to flee, oops, I'm in fear for my life. It is recorded on 911. Alright, this is probably gonna get worse, so let's... Okay, Maros, have a good night.
Please, son.
I have it on dash cam. I'm gonna go skate.
No, you're not.
Yes,
You're
I
staying
am.
right- No, you're not. You're not. You're not going anywhere. Please come.
Dude, stop.
No, dude, he needs to close and lock his fucking door right now and drive away. Right now, this is assault. In that he could be considered in fear of receiving a battery. Me? I would have knocked this fucker out. The minute he yanked open my car door, if I closed the door, if he pulled it open again, I'm pushing that car door into him, knocking his ass over and driving away, and then calling the police, because I would be, quote, in fear for my life.
No. You're a fucking...
Oh yeah, he can knock that fucker out.
Dude, literally stop.
No, I'm calling the
Throw it
police.
in
And you're
reverse.
not leaving. You're not leaving. You're not leaving.
Now we're
Bro's
battery.
got his fucking hands on me and stuff.
Yeah.
This
Now it's
lycra-clad
battery.
lunatic is
Fucker's going to jail. Fuck, my heart's racing right now. I am so fucking pissed right now. This kid needs to call the police. This old fucker needs to be in jail. His head needs to be bounced off the back of a fucking squad car before he gets head firsted in the back seat, and he needs to go to jail. He says he's an entitled old white guy, Potato. That's what's wrong with him. He is a rich, old, entitled white guy. That's it. He is the reason for the stereotype. He 100%. He is the reason for the
not only
stereotype.
overreacting, but way out of line. They think they're performing some form of citizen's arrest on somebody, but I'm a security guard.
No. Tanito, I'm sorry, I've got to disagree. He doesn't think he's performing citizen's arrest here. I'm afraid I have to disagree with you on this. He's being an entitled asshole. That's it. He's being an entitled asshole. He thinks there's a perceived slight against him. Perceived. And so he thinks because he's older and he has money, he can treat everyone like shit. Yes, Moros, that's how I'm watching it. It's on Tanito's YouTube channel. That's why he acts this way. He is an entitled, rich asshole. And thinks he can and plus, you know, look at, let's look at, he sees him, the kid looks like this, with the hair, he's got the earring, he's got the tattoos. He's assuming, he's making an assumption about the kid. That this kid is like a scumbag. As I said, the moment he did this, the moment the man did this, you know what I'm doing? Throwing the car in reverse and stomping on the gas. I don't care if he gets hurt at that point, because you know what? At that point, I'm in fear for my life. I have a crazy person ripping open my door. I don't know what he's going to do, officer, so I was in fear for my life. Oh, I put him in the hospital with 20 broken bones because I ran over him on the way out? So sorry. Self-defense. And by the way, I'm going to sue him for mental distress, too. Like, this old fucker would be on the ground if he tried to pull this shit on me.
Not only overreacting, but way out of line. They think they're performing some form of citizen's arrest on somebody.
Yeah,
But
the kid
I'm a
should have locked
security
his door.
guard, so
Absolutely,
I know
you should
how
have.
legally you can and cannot perform a citizen's arrest.
You can't.
Disclaimer, in my state. And you cannot perform a citizen's arrest for imaginary traffic.
And by the way, it's not California. Well, actually, Canito, clarification, please. Is this in California or is this in New York City? Where does this take place at? Mozambique drill. There you go. I prefer an actual drill in this case where I get, but that's just me.
Traffic infraction.
Utah.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, Utah. That explains so fucking much. Okay. But he's from California. From California, in Utah. Okay, that explains a lot.
I've got a very aggressive teenager here that almost hit me in
Aggressive.
the car. Wrong. And now he won't give me his last name. And now he's trying to leave.
This lying, lycra-clad lunatic is saying that the motorist almost hit him with his car, which we already know is false, and now he's saying that the motorist is being aggressive when he was the one banging on the motorist's car window and pulling open his door, which is something you cannot legally do because
it's called assault battery
as an extension of your home, which means the same rules that apply to your house apply to your car. You can't just go in someone's house like it's Pokemon. You can't just pull open someone's car door like it's Grand Theft fucking Auto.
He's in a Subaru. Yeah, he's a license plate.
No, Tid needs to get in his car, close the door, and lock it. Tid needs to get in his car, close the door, lock it, and call 911 himself and say, listen, I had this old man on a bicycle that came at me. He has ripped open my car door, and he's refusing to let me leave. I am in fear for my life right now. That is what you need to say. That's what he needs. He needs to get in the car, lock the door, start the car. Because if the old man starts attacking the car, you drive off. And talk to the police elsewhere. Get in the fucking car and lock the door. The phone is not going to protect you if he attacks you.
And he's recording me because he's a jerk.
You are the jerk. You are the aggressive one, and you are the only one right now who has done anything against the law.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to come and give this guy a ticket. I'd be willing to testify in court against this guy. He can't.
I'd be willing to test it. Pactra? Not always, no. I've known enough police officers that the person calling, when they get on a call like this, with him acting like this, and the kid's calm, and has video evidence, the police are going to take one look at this guy and go, hi, sir, turn around, put your hands behind your back. And they'll take his ass to jail.
Came way too close to me. Wrong. Did not hit me. There's a law in Utah that says you have to stay 3 feet from a cyclist. He just went right next to me. I wouldn't bother pulling over if this guy weren't unsafe.
You sure about that?
I'm still on my bicycle. Gary Peacock, send a policeman for this guy right now. Yes, he tried to leave. He said he was leaving.
I said I was going to skate.
You said you were leaving.
The motorist had arrived.
Wow. Yeah. He's recording with his phone, not because he's a jerk, but because he's a fuckload smarter than you. Because guess what? What he's doing is gathering evidence against you, dumbass. Holy fuck.
At the skate park because that was his destination. He was going to park, exit his vehicle, and go skate at the skate park. He wasn't going to leave the skate park or the scene. And even if he was, you are under no authority.
He could be. I didn't notice it.
There. But here you are, on camera, on the phone with the authorities, admitting to performing this illegal act.
I have it on video,
Go
dude.
ahead.
Putting words in my
left
mouth.
and right, pal. It's all on video. You tried to leave. You said I'm leaving.
I said I'm going to skate.
That's the same thing.
I didn't say I'm leaving.
Oh.
Okay, Canito, do we get into who this guy is and what he does for work? Because I can betcha you're not the only one that's talked about this. Bearing in mind, Canito, we're watching your video because you're in my chat. I'm watching your video. But Atozi also put out a video on this. So, this is making the rounds, and this is probably going to make the news. If this guy has a business, whoops, he's fucked. Because how many of the people that do business with him are going to want to continue to do business with him? Yeah, he's a millionaire for now, Canito. if this kid decides to file a suit against him for harassment, I don't know how much of that millions he's gonna have left.
He was leaving. So could you please send a policeman?
You're right, Pactor. He did. He's young. That's the thing. The kid's young. He's probably late teens. And he has some old guy he's probably never had some old guy confront him like this before. He probably didn't know what to do. You know, he's probably never experienced this before, so we can say that because for the most part, we are older than this kid. We are more experienced. Plenty of us know how to take care of ourselves. So our reaction, of course, is, yeah, you stay in the fucking car, you lock the door, you don't roll the window down for some crazy kid, like crazy guy like this. Okay, he's 22. He's still young. We are experienced, some of us, in law enforcement and the military. And so we know what to do in this situation. This kid probably doesn't. This kid, yeah, he's nervous. He's probably never experienced this before. You can hear it in his voice. He doesn't know what the fuck to do. Potato, I think he's focused. He hasn't probably called anyone because he's focused on keeping his camera on this guy. He doesn't want to accidentally stop the video recording because he's gathering evidence right now. And I appreciate that. I can appreciate that.
Aggressive and obnoxious.
You sure about?
He's just being aggressive.
Say I'm leaving.
I worked for a railroad next
So-
to a fancy golf course, and I'd have people like this play chicken with my locomotive missing them by inches and say I'm in the wrong while swinging their drive at me.
Yeah. That's when you call the cops.
Could you please send a policeman? He's just being aggressive and obnoxious.
Oh, this is a friend. Oops. Now he has a witness. Ho, ho, hang. And hi, Ark.
You sure about that?
Dude, stop.
No, you're a fucking asshole.
Dude, literally stop.
Melvin, you're not leaving. You're not leaving.
Luckily, a friend of the motorist arrives on
It's
scene.
a-
Be my witness. Okay, thank you. He thinks I got really close to him on the road.
You did.
Yeah,
If it's on your dash cam, we'll have proof.
I do have it on my dash cam.
Okay?
Yeah.
Could you
I
please
didn't
We are
come
gonna
right
have
now?
proof.
No.
Now there's another guy here. You leave. You're
He
not
put his
part of
hands
this.
on me. I would stay if I were you.
Yeah, there's another individual, and he's just standing there. I'd like to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Look at the way
I'd like
this
to get-
guy is
I'd like to get rid of the witness. That's called witness tampering, chat. That's a crime. This man has committed so many crimes right now, it's not even funny.
acting. I'd like to get rid of him. He acts as though the entire world is under his command. This guy is the epitome of entitlement.
Yep.
This is public.
Okay, please.
I have a video. Dude, I recorded myself. He was putting his hands on me, ripping my door open and stuff. I know.
Because you were trying to leave.
I was not.
You were getting out of the car.
Stop
You're a
being
liar.
a
It's
dude,
in your
you're-
phone.
So, you pull open a guy's car door, you reach into his car and put your hands on him. You
No,
hold him
exactly,
against
Alex.
his will,
That's why I call
and
witness
now
tampering.
you
Or
once
witness
again
intimidation.
Reach out and put your hands on him again. What in the hell is wrong with you, dude?
You're insane.
Assault
You're
or
an
battery
asshole.
factor. It depends on
Okay,
how Utah
cool.
has the law
Can
right
you
now.
back up, please?
No, I'm not. I'm not leaving. I'm
You're
staying
pro-
right here. No, because you might leave. And I want you to be here when the police
Now
get
he's
here.
now he's
trying to
conducting
leave.
intimidation.
I'm surprised
Right now, this kid and his friend, he could enlist his friend to do this, could knock his ass down. Legally. He has a legal right in that moment to knock him down. And it's not entrapment, it's unlawful detainment. This would be unlawful detainment. Yet another crime this guy's stacking up against himself. But these two kids could bum rush him right now. Like, he could push him and his friend could bum rush him. And it's not it hasn't gone into the route of kidnapping. He's preventing him from leaving an area, so it would be unlawful detainment. We are not into the route of kidnapping. Kidnapping would require transporting him somewhere in order to detain him. you would be very hard pressed to classify this as kidnapping in court. Unlawful detainment, yes. Holding him against it. But with kidnapping, typically speaking, it usually involves transporting to somewhere else and then preventing them from leaving where you've transported them to. If he chose to go to the spot and someone is preventing him from leaving, it would be, yeah, it can be. You'd be, exactly. Abduction required, and that's what kidnapping is. Kidnapping is abduction. So, by him just preventing him from leaving a spot that he voluntarily went to in the first place, that's detainment. I am very learned, Kanito, that's how.
The 911 operator has advised this guy that he can't hold the motorist against his will.
Wait. What'd you say, Kanito?
Police get here. He's trying to leave.
I'm surprised the 911 operator
Yeah.
hasn't advised this guy that he can't hold
Me
the
too.
motorist against his will because...
Kanito, I'm gonna be fair about this. The 911 operator may have been telling him that he can't be detaining him. Because we unfortunately are not privy to the conversation over the phone. So it's entirely possible that the 911 operator was telling him, "Sir, don't try and keep him there." The operator very well could have been doing that. We just can't hear it.
Newsflash, asshole. You're not a police officer.
He is. He's asking me to move out of the way. He's going to leave.
You're in my face, dude. Give me some
Get
space
back in
like
the
you.
car.
I gave you space.
Get back in the car.
Dude.
Get back in the car if you're not trying to leave. Just get back in the car and wait for the police.
The way this dude is acting right now
Fuck.
is actually making me sick.
Yeah. Like, Kanito, I'm gonna tell you right now, my heart is pounding. I want the cops to show up right the fuck now and faceplant this guy into the curb. Like, this is pissing me the fuck off.
Stomach. His smugness and entitlement know no bounds.
Oh, wait, right here. You think I was in your space over there?
Yes.
Then
I'm riding a bike. I have more rights than you.
There it is.
Defense?
There it is. The statement that made this man go viral.
what, dude?
I have the right of way.
We
No,
share a road.
I have the right of way when I'm on a bike. Do
No.
you ride a bike?
Now, every traffic law in the country, when you ride a bike, you are under the same legal restrictions as any vehicle. A bike is a vehicle. You do not have any more rights. You have to obey traffic laws, just like every vehicle. Patently wrong. Shocking, I know, that this guy is gonna get the law wrong, considering he's broken about 10 laws already. Yep, Kyrie, you can hear it in his voice. He's scared. Kevin. The male name for Karen is Kevin. He is a Kevin. Oh, yeah, he's entitled. He's rich, and so therefore he thinks he's above the law like all rich people do. And basically, he saw when he approached the kid, he saw what this kid looked like, and he went, "Yeah, I can bully him." He's bullying right now. He's flat out fucking bullying.
Least annoying cyclist cheer 100.
What? Aaron, I hope there's some context behind that.
Sometimes.
Oh, you don't ride a bike. Obviously, you wouldn't have been so close to me if you did.
I am really getting sick of this guy's smug, entitled,
Holy
self-righteous
shit.
attitude.
When
Yeah,
are the police coming?
yeah, Tysel. Exactly. If he tried to pull this on someone that was legally carrying, they would have a gun in their mouth already. Like, he picked this kid specifically because he didn't think it was armed, because I'm pretty sure Utah has concealed carry. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Utah has either concealed or open carry. If he'd pulled this shit on someone who was carrying, he would either have a gun in his face already, or he would have been shot. The moment he ripped that door open, any lawful gun owner could make exactly the argument of, officer, this man ripped my door open. I was in fear for my life, and yes, I shot him. You can make a good faith argument that you were in fear for your life.
Coming, please. We'll see if you have any arrests, pal. We'll see if you have any arrests and see what happens.
Guess who's going to
Between
jail?
This guy's attitude and the fact that his voice makes him sound like he's about to break down and cry, this dude is a sickening display.
Arrest?
Or other tickets or anything. Yeah, arrest.
I have a clean record.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The police are going to check your clean record.
Perfect.
The other guy, it won't leave. He's just standing here.
Too fucking bad, jackass.
Standing there, menacingly.
He's standing there, but I don't feel safe with both of them here.
Oh, you don't feel
Considering
safe.
you're the aggressor here, you're out of line to say that you don't feel safe.
Just leave.
Oh yeah, Ark,
Don't
and it's
leave.
Utah.
I'm asking you to leave.
As a friend, he's gonna stay.
He's staying because these two are trying to intimidate me. They're coming. If I have it my way, you're going to jail.
Okay.
This
Press
should be
charges
good.
against you.
Perfect.
This should be good.
You can
Oh,
leave
this
now
should be
if you
good.
want. Hi.
Alright. Are you separate sides of the parties?
Yep.
Okay, if you'll stand over there by those cars.
Okay. Oh, we have body cam footage.
Will you go stand over there for a second?
The following
Well-
is
Ark, they don't arrest a Karen because it's a woman. This is a man. They're not going to have the same compunction. They'll arrest a man in a heartbeat.
the body cam footage from the officers who responded to the incident. I have cut the footage down for time, and I have zoomed in on certain frames of the footage as to not reveal the motorist's license plate. The full footage can be found at the motorist's YouTube page, which will be linked down below.
If you'll stand over there by those
I'm
cars.
a complaining party.
Fantastic.
Can I tell you what happened?
Fantastic. Will you go stand over there for a second?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Over by the cars. I don't want you guys in earshot of each other. Because it just
Good.
amps things up.
Don't let him leave. You tried to leave already.
Sir, I'm right here. Thank you. All right, do you have some ID on you?
I do, sir.
How about you? Were you involved whatsoever?
I literally just came here. We were going to skate.
Okay. All right. Let me go talk to him, find out what his complaint is, and I'll come back and talk to you, okay? You're not free to leave at this point.
I won't leave.
Okay.
Are you going to identify me to him?
No, this is
Okay.
for you to identify to
Right.
me.
Okay. I was just wondering.
No. Okay, my first responsibility
good.
is to get everyone away so
Okay.
it doesn't keep amping up.
Yes, okay.
Okay. So I get you're the complainant, but he's standing at his car with his door open.
Yeah,
I'm not going to let him leave.
he tried to leave.
I know, but I'm
Oh,
I'm here.
fucking liar.
Okay, fine.
And so for you to get a little upset with
Well,
me and tell me.
I'm sorry. I was just walking away. I wanted to make sure you heard me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I yelled.
Okay. Do you have some ID on you?
Yeah.
So what happened?
Kaneto, I'm gonna tell you right now, if this ends badly, where this fucker doesn't go to jail, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to be upset if this guy doesn't go to jail.
What happened is I'm just riding my bike in the bike zone right here, and this
Okay, Wretched, this old entitled fuckstick is the bad guy. To break it down really quick, this guy was riding his bike. The kid that was driving the car, actually, moved away and around him so he would give this asshat space while he was passing him. Made a turn into the park. This guy pedals after him, rolls up on him, starts pounding on his window, yelling at him that he almost hit him, rips his fucking car door open, and has basically been threatening him, both physically and verbally, until the cops show up. And now all of a sudden, I'm just a poor innocent victim. Let's see how it plays.
This guy comes within a foot of me. So he pulled into this parking lot. So I came by and I said, "Did you see me?" And he says, "Well, I saw you on the right." And I said, well, you were too close to me. No, I wasn't. He says he has a dash cam.
Okay.
So you should take, he said he was recording it. I doubt if
Yeah.
he was, but you can, did he mention that he had a dash cam?
I haven't even talked to him yet.
Okay, that's why I have your license plate. Dude, I'm leaving. I'm going to the skate park. And I said, no, you're not leaving. I'm calling the police. He said, I'm leaving. And he tried to push me out of the car. I pushed him back to try to keep him in the car.
I really fucking hope this kid's like, here's the video footage, officer. I started recording as soon as this happened. Here's the video footage. The minute this officer sees the video footage, he should be done. Oh yeah, he's an absolute, yeah, because the way he just postulated it, he made it sound like the kid pushed him, and so he pushed him back. That's the way he postulated, which is a flat-out fucking lie. No, see, hang on. Let's hear it again.
The skate park. And I said, no, you're not leaving. I'm calling the police. He said, I'm leaving. And he tried to push me out of the car. I pushed him back to
Yeah, so he's trying to claim he tried to push me out of the car, so I pushed him back. He's trying to claim that the kid did something first.
try to keep him in the car. But he tried to get out of the car. I said, no, you're not getting out of the car, so the police came.
This enough. Just this testimony to the officer should be enough for Gary to be charged with a crime. He should be leaving this situation in the cuffs.
And then this other guy comes, and he's standing here, and these two are, you know,
Yeah?
they're obviously friends, so I'm getting more and more concerned that there's two teenagers here.
Yeah.
And
Chat. This is the equivalent. What he just said right there. What he just said right there is the exact equivalent of the white Karen saying that a black man walking his dog and doing literally nothing else makes her fear for her life. This is the exact same thing. He's just like, his friends over here, I'm getting really concerned now. That is the exact same thing as that fucking white bitch who called the police on a black man walking his dog and she said, I'm in fear for my life. It's the same fucking thing.
And me alone, I'm 73 years old.
Casual ageism aside, the fact that this guy, who is more than twice my age,
Yeah.
and well past 3 times the age of the two people he's trying to bully, feels intimidated, even though he is the aggressor in the situation, is absolutely laughable.
So that's everything that happened. I thought he was too aggressive.
Okay.
On the road, and then he wouldn't give me his name. I was going to report him to the police.
I
If
understand
he just
that.
gave me his last name and his license, I would have just reported
So
him. But he
he's
tried to
not
leave.
obligated to give his information to you. He is obligated to give them to me.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get the information.
Yes.
And I'm explaining why he might not want to give his information to you,
Okay.
who's upset. If he cut that close to you, by all means, you'd be upset. But don't come over here and instigate a fight. You get his plate number, and we can track him down like it's nobody's business, okay?
I don't believe that's ever going to happen, but it could happen. But I'm just saying, generally,
And now you just insulted the cops. Now he just insulted the police officer. Way to get the cops on your side, dumb fuck. I'm gonna call the police because I want this guy to be arrested, but I'm gonna insult the police by saying, I don't think you can do your job. How is this guy smart enough to be a millionaire? Fucking hell.
you guys are going to say no way
Well-
to prove that he was 3 feet in front of you or close to you. Sorry, we can't do anything.
He thinks he lives in California.
Gary
Bob.
should invest in something like this. I have this exact pair, and they're basically my dash cam for when I'm walking. These are just some examples of what this particular pair of glasses can capture.
If you start a fight,
But not sponsored, right, Canito? Too bad, unfortunately. You should reach out to them, see if you can get a sponsorship. You got a YouTube channel. They might do it.
Over something that happened out there, you're now to blame on that. You said
Do I have a right to keep him to leave when I believe that he...
Wait, what do you say?
if you start a fight over something that happened out there, you're now to blame on that. You said
Do I have a right to keep him to leave when I believe that he had a criminal traffic violation?
Traffic is not criminal. It's an infraction. It's not a criminal.
But I don't have the right to keep him here?
No.
Nope.
You call us and we do that.
Well, I did, but he was leaving.
You let him leave. If it starts getting physical, then what? I have to assume worst case situation.
Then he goes to jail for hitting me.
Unless you started it, then you go to jail.
I didn't hit him.
Leaving. Bro's got his fucking hands on me and stuff.
Yeah.
Stop
You're a
being
liar.
a
It's in your phone.
He was trying to leave you, and that
I
right
kept
there.
him from leaving the
you
car.
can't touch it.
By the way, Canito, nice editing job there. Very nice editing. I like it.
He was touching me also.
Okay.
Yeah. Canito, post those shades in the Discord. Put in stream general. Post the link for those shades. And what I'll do, actually, if you want to post it into stream general, I'll post it in the fucking chat right now on stream. I will post it in the fucking chat on stream right now. If you can post it, in the Discord.
Telling, no, you're not leaving.
Yeah, you don't get to do that. The police have already told you this multiple times. I don't know if maybe you don't need a helmet because your head is already thick enough, but you need to get it through that.
Oh! Fernando, pulling out the fire. Nicely done, my guy. Nicely done.
Dickhead of yours that you can't do this.
Ask him if he tried to leave when I was in front of the door. Yeah, but what can we do about this kind of case where a teenage driver is being negligent? And yes, I'm very sensitive. I just ride my bike. I don't want any trouble. Can I make a lodge a complaint against him?
Absolutely. You already did.
But
you did, and I'm here.
But then what?
You come here, you get his license plate.
Yeah.
And you say, don't leave, I have the cops coming.
Yeah.
And if he leaves, so what? Because I will go find him.
I didn't have his license plate. There's no way for me to get his license plate.
You drove in here, right?
Oh, thank you. Okay, the cop is just about to say it.
Yes, but generally they just drive off.
You're right.
I just want to admonish him for coming too close to me.
Okay, well that's not your job.
Admonish him.
Okay, and I know, and trust me.
Alright, chat, hang on. I'm posting the link in chat for you guys. Those are the shades that Canito put in the video.
Feel you.
Ride a bike?
Well, I don't want to come out here and have a fight or worse, a murder because he doesn't like your aggressive tone.
Are we going to just let people that have any kind of infraction just go?
Here we fucking go. Are we just gonna let people that have an infraction just go? Are we just gonna let people get away with this? Like, dude! You're not stopping like a major drug deal going on here. You perceived something incorrectly that is a minor traffic violation. It's fucking minor. This guy thinks he's fucking Clint Eastwood. Only he doesn't have the balls to be Clint Eastwood. I guarantee he thinks he's some fucking vigilante. I betcha.
And do it again?
The motorist did nothing wrong, Gary. Get over yourself.
Unless somebody reprimands him or he
Do you want me to arrest him?
Can he be arrested?
Do you want me to arrest you off his statement?
No.
You wouldn't appreciate that, right?
No.
So we have to operate on evidence.
Right.
And I get that it's very tricky.
Well, he has evidence because he recorded it.
Yes, he does. He has evidence of you committing about 5 or 6 different actual misdemeanor crimes. Dumbass. Mia, that's my biggest fear, is the cop is not going to arrest him. And he should. This motherfucker, from what I saw in the video, he needs to be arrested. At the very least, he needs to be arrested because he needs to be humbled.
All you want me to do is arrest him and take him to jail. Off your word alone.
Yeah.
And I get that oftentimes they just keep...
Boom! I'm doing this so much. I'm sorry. I'm pausing it so much. He just literally said, the cop said, do you want me to arrest him on your word alone? What did the guy just go? Yes. He doesn't care about justice. He is a self-entitled wannabe king. He's rich, and therefore he thinks he's above the law and people should bow down to him. I am fucking praying right now that this guy gets arrested. Heckle, this is worse because he's old and he's rich. So it makes it 10 times worse.
Driving and you can't get their license plate. But where you did,
Yeah.
you saw him pull in here?
Only times I've ever been able to catch somebody that has been unsafe.
So he parked, cool. Typically people go to a parking lot, they're not going anywhere for a minute. You ride in here, remember which car it is, let him go about his business,
Okay.
and get his plate, and let us come here instead of...
Check out the situation this guy created by wasting police resources with imaginary traffic infractions.
We're on another domestic over here, and then I get a report of a fight happening.
Yeah.
And so I have to now put my guys in a very vulnerable state, leaving them in the middle of a potential fight. To
Guarantee you, he does not care. He doesn't fucking care that that his bullshit pulled him away from a domestic, which is 1,000 times more dangerous, I'll mind you. Domestic violence situations are 1,000 times more dangerous than this bullshit. And he does not care because he thinks he's more important than everyone else because he's old, white, and rich. He doesn't fucking care. Guaranteed.
to come to another potential fight that doesn't necessarily need to be a fight.
So, in addition to this guy's entitlement wasting police resources, he's also putting other police officers in danger because they might not have adequate backup if the situation they're in boils over, all because of his imaginary traffic infraction.
So I want to tell you one more fact.
Okay.
When I went up to his window, he wouldn't roll his window down.
I wouldn't either.
The end?
Why not? I'm just knocking on the window.
Sorry, I talked over him. Do you need to hear the cop's response?
Window down.
I wouldn't either.
Why not? I'm just knocking on the window. I want to talk to you.
To know that I just had an involvement with someone who I know is going to be unhappy with me?
Yes, so then that's
why would I?
Because that's
better response. Better response from the cop. The better response from the cop would have been some stranger comes up to my door and knocks on my window and I have no idea who the fuck they are. But hang on. Wait. Hang on a second. That was you, Tysell. Fuck you, Tysell. God damn it. Oh, yeah, Tysell debated me. Damn it. Tysell debated me. Okay. Mods. Oh wait, Tysell is a mod. Fuck. Anyway, as I was saying before, I just got debated. What the cop should have said is some stranger comes up to your car and starts knocking on the window. You don't know what that person wants. So no, I wouldn't roll down the window either. Oh, fuck, you're gonna clip that now, aren't you? God damn it.
what I'm saying is that is a tiny, tiny piece of evidence that says that he knew that he did something wrong.
No.
If he wouldn't roll down the window.
That doesn't count as evidence. Because he doesn't want to talk to you doesn't mean that he's guilty of all sorts of crimes.
Right away, gets his phone out, then he says,
And I'm going to guess at this point the cop realizes this guy's full of shit and is probably the cop I think at this point is he knows he's lying. The cop knows he's lying, and now he's trying to figure out, am I going to have to arrest this dumbass old fucker, or is this going to be able to be settled amicably? I guarantee you that is what is going through this cop's head right now.
recorded everything on my camcorder, and he says, I didn't come close to you and blah, 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 blah.
But I also don't want you communicating back and forth because it just, like I said, it amps things up.
Okay.
All right?
He has my name. I'd like to have your name. His name.
You can, we'll get that here in a minute. Did you give him your name?
When I call the police, they ask for my name.
Okay. That's fine. He's not obligated to give his name to you. He's obligated to give it to me.
Okay, can you give it to me?
I will not give it to you because he's asked me not to.
So then I can I call the district attorney and press charges? Is this...
Yep.
She's been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived. Spartan B-134.
Thank you, Tysel. You guys are never gonna let me live that down now. Yeah, this 100%. The cop now, there's no question on the cop's mind. This is a rich and white entitled asshole, and everything he probably just said is a lie. Because anytime someone says this to a cop, especially on a minor infraction like this, the minute one of them says, "Can I call the district attorney and file charges?" the cop instantly knows this guy's full of shit.
Nope.
Exactly. The cop knows he's full of shit and he knows that he's been lying. That is a tell when you get the old, rich, white, entitled men that they say, if they say, "Can I file charges with the district attorney?" because they're not getting their way, that is a tell to the cops that this guy is lying his ass off and nothing he said is true. So the cop knows he's lying. 100%. He knows he's lying.
So
press charges over?
People don't press charges. I don't press charges. There is the law, and I provide that information to the attorneys, and then it's determined unless I make an arrest off of probable cause, which just one side of the story very rarely is probable cause, where there's no obvious injuries, it's your word that he was 3 feet versus...
He has a camcorder, which he says he does. Let's look at it. You can look at it.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
I already told you I was gonna ask for it.
Okay. Check my police record. I don't know what his police record's
Well,
like.
I don't know either of you, so I'm going to treat you the same. So I'm going to offer him the same respect that I've offered you. Okay?
Spartan, he's so aggressive because he's realizing, based on how the cop is talking to him, the cop's not rolling over like he expected him to. He fully expected this cop to come over and for him to basically be all bluster and say, "This kid offended me, arrest him." He expected the cop to instantly fold and to arrest the kid. Now that he's not doing it, now is when he's going to start trying to play the victim, which ain't gonna work.
So give me just a minute. Let me go talk to him. Okay. So walk me through what happened.
Okay. I was coming to the skate park, and right at that bus stop area, I was passing this gentleman, and so I felt like I had enough room to pass him. I have a dash cam as well.
Okay.
And then I pull into this lot, park here. He hits my window. He's like, "Roll down your window." And so I was like, okay, this might be a problem. So I felt a little unsafe, just started recording, just not to raise, I guess, tension, but more so just to kind of then I just started recording because I was like, he already hit my window. I don't want him to damage my property. And so I just started recording, and I rolled down my window to talk to him, and he's telling me to get out, and that I almost hit him. I guess we'll see what I said in the video. Yeah. I was a little nervous, and I was like, I'm just trying to go skate. And so I roll up my window, he opens my door, and then I'm just like, "Dude," and then I was like, "Stop," and then I try to close my door.
Yeah, 100%. The cop is listening to this kid, and it's just like, "Dude, I'm with you." The cop is 100% with this kid. My fear, though, is he's just gonna basically let them both go. He's gonna tell the old man, This kid did nothing wrong. You need to stop. You could have been arrested. But he's gonna let the old man go. The old man needs to be arrested. Because if he lets the old man go, then the old man is gonna think, I can do this again. And I can terrorize a young person again. Because I guarantee you, like right now, listening to this kid, he already believes it. Because this kid is talking calmly. You can hear that there's still some fear in his voice. He's still shaken up by this. He 100% believes this kid.
He opens it again. I close it. He opens it one more time, and so I try to stand up, but he put his hand on me, trying to like maybe like have me stay sitting down, but like leave the door open. But I stood up anyway, and then he's like pressing me into my car.
Yeah,
and I was
exactly.
like, can I have some space, please? And then he was talking like, did you like not see me over there? You were really close. Do you know the laws? Like 3 feet minimum. He's just very aggressive, kind of like, I'm gonna call the cops, get you arrested. I was like, can I have my space? And then he was like making sure my door was open and stuff, and I was like, can we like separate like some space here?
And do you have that all in recording?
I have it on my phone. I can show you. I don't know if you want to see it now, but I have the whole like altercation.
Oh yeah, baby.
Okay.
You'll notice Gary inch closer as the video drags on.
Hold on to the
He
side, I
is at
did.
the very edge
Got it
of
on
the
dash
crack in
cam.
the road.
Uh-huh.
Later on, you'll see he's way
I did not.
Canito, unfortunately, the video itself was overshadowing. What is it you said there? It sounded like you were talking about how he's trying to inch closer, but then you said like later on he tried to do what? I couldn't quite hear it because unfortunately the broadcast was a little bit too loud.
On dash cam.
Good. Later on, you'll see he's way
Did you say he's way close? Is that what you said? It's hard to hear, unfortunately. Okay.
Feet, asshole.
I was.
No, you weren't.
Okay.
You tried. You said he was leaving.
I said I was gonna skate.
You said you were leaving.
I have it on video.
Go
dude.
ahead.
Putting
Quiet
words in my
left and
mouth.
right, pal. It's all on video. You tried to
Yep.
leave. He's just being a
Fucker is getting closer and closer like a goddamn horror villain. Yeah, well, he was originally supposed to be back fucking here. And he's already, like, here. Like, this guy is acting like he's some kind of fucking horror villain.
aggressive and obnoxious. It's
Need my witness.
Can you send that to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to attach that.
Okay.
And then if there's some way I could get the dash cam
Yeah, so
of the
that's,
incident.
that's on a SD card, so
Okay.
I have to run that to my laptop.
Okay. I will email you a link
Okay.
so you can upload that
Okay.
and the dash cam direct to our case. I'm going to get you guys' information put in the computer. We have potentially a crime that occurred or an infraction. If you are too close to him, he says you are. He is eligible to basically sign this citation as a witness of the infraction. He wants a ticket issued, so I will be giving you a ticket today. There will be a court date you can call and set up.
Fucking asked him
You'll
to be
get to share
arrested.
your side. That video evidence, I'm going to add it to the case, and then he'll get to share his side. So it's going both ways. Okay,
In court.
in court. I'm going to issue him a citation for disorderly conduct as well.
Okay.
So
That's it. He's only going to issue a citation for disorderly conduct. It's not quite my worst fear, but this is what I was afraid of. But, well, addictive, it's too long to go through. The fact that, like, I would, like, he probably should have been able to show the cop the footage from the dash cam, though. That's the thing. Most dash cams usually have a screen, so you can actually review the footage. He should be able to actually show the police officer, at least for on scene, the footage. And then the police officer could go, okay, yeah, you moved over. You cleared 3 feet, and you shouldn't be too close. What the cop is doing, unfortunately, is a thing that a lot of police officers do in a situation. Not all, Corey. No, you're correct. Not all. I know a lot of them do. I don't know if his does or not. But this is what a lot of cops do, unfortunately, is when there's perceived disagreement, the cop will just issue bullshit citations to both parties and just say they'll let it fight it on court. And this is why people have an issue with some cops. Yeah, he just wanted to get this done as quickly as possible and get out of there. When, after looking at that video footage, that should have been an arrest. That should have been an arrest with about 5 or 6 criminal charges. Because what's going to happen now, yeah, and you want to know what's going to happen? When court time comes, he's going to be there with his parents. No representation. He's going to be there with some $1,000 an hour lawyer. Which means he's not going to get shit in court. I know it's not a high-intensity case, but this is basically, the cop is saying the courts will work it out, but the courts are not going to work it out. They're not. He'll go, if he does issue a citation to both of them, he's not going to have any representation. This guy's going to have a $1,000 an hour lawyer at his side. Anti-SLAPP laws is for civil suits, Tysel, not for criminal suits. It's different thing. Addictive because it's the courts in the United States of America. That's how I know. And a 22-year-old kid showing up with, okay, it's a traffic violation, not criminal. It's a traffic violation. Traffic violations still work off a quasi-criminal court. It is not anti-SLAPP suits. Anti-SLAPP laws are for civil suits. This is not a civil suit. This is like a quasi-criminal incident. It is not like misdemeanor or felony, but traffic court is, traffic court does fall under the broader scope of criminality. Anti-SLAPP law is not going to prevent that. And what's going to happen is these twos will show up in court. He's not going to have representation because his parents are his parents are not going to be able to afford a lawyer for this. You guarantee he's going to be showing up with his $1,000 an hour lawyer. And is going to get nothing and probably get wiped off his record. Yeah, King, I know. It's like, I know about, Illinois traffic law is the only one I know about. But I'm not making assumptions for other states. But yes, anti-SLAPP is 100% civil. Yeah, but peace, you're not going to get a public defender for a traffic court violation. Especially one of this minor of a thing. The point I'm making is this kid didn't do anything wrong, yet he still has to go in front of a judge. And this is why people in the States do not trust the police. Because this kid presented his fucking evidence. He presented his fucking evidence to the police of a crime being committed against him, and the cop is saying, I'm just going to give him a citation for disorderly conduct. Not even a misdemeanor arrest. A citation for disorderly conduct. And this is why people do not trust the police in the United States. This man committed a crime, multiple crimes, against this kid. And this guy's gonna walk away. And he's gonna see no punishment. Guarantee he's not gonna get any punishment for this disorderly conduct citation. At all. No, I think they'll dismiss the cyclist. They'll fucking his lawyer is gonna get the court to dismiss the citation. I guarantee it. The only way this kid is going to achieve justice is by filing an actual civil suit, which I hope the fuck he does. Considering how widespread this story is going, because Kanito, I know your channel's not big, Atozi's doing a story on this. And I guarantee you, this is gonna get traction with the news. I hope to fuck some civil lawyer says, listen kid, you need to sue this guy for harassment. I will represent you. I really fucking hope so.
Because he shouldn't be opening your door and then kind of pushing you, holding there. It's going both ways.
It is what it is. So,
okay.
Going both ways. See, again, this is why this cop, I'm sorry, this cop is not doing his job properly. This cop's not doing his job. Listen to what he just said. Listen to what he said.
Opening your door and then kind of pushing you, holding there. It's going both ways.
It is.
It's going both ways. No, the fuck it isn't. No, the fuck it isn't. This cop is not doing his job. And I know that's easy. I know a lot of people criticize about how it's easy to say that. You want to say that this kid may have committed and by the way, he's, again, only going by this guy say so. And this guy has proven to be a liar. This guy has been proven on scene that he's a liar. But the cop's still gonna write him a ticket and he's saying, oh, it goes both ways. This guy was 100% aggressive the whole time. This kid did nothing. Absolutely nothing. This guy was the aggressor the entire time, and the cop is gonna say it goes both ways? Fuck that. No. Absolutely fucking not. Right now, this cop is handling this absolutely the wrong way. 100% the wrong way. If he wants to issue a citation for the kid, for the driving infraction, because he feels like he has to, or maybe it's some department policy, fine. But you know what? Do that, and then criminally arrest this guy. It's like, okay, sir, he's gotten a citation. You're now going to jail for 5 different misdemeanor charges. Let's go. Well, this is my point. It doesn't fucking matter. He's still getting a citation. He still has to go to court. He still has to take time away from his day, potentially spend money if he wants representation. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter that he captured the footage. He's still getting charged. And this guy is getting a bullshit charge. That's what I'm saying. This is why people do not trust the cops anymore. They don't, because people will commit a crime and they don't get charged for it. And I don't know why he's not arresting this guy, if it's just because he just wants to get clear of the scene. If I was in this officer's position, after I saw that video, I would ask this gentleman, do you want to sign a you want to sign a witness on the citation? Yes, I do. Great. We'll take care of that down at the station. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for battery, harassment, assault, and unlawful detainment. You have the right to remain silent. Do you want to play that way where you want to issue the kid a citation? Fine. That guy still needs to go to jail.
Is what it is. So,
okay.
All right.
Sign his citation that you were present for it, and then I'm going to issue you one for disorderly conduct as well.
Then I won't press charges.
It's too late.
This guy's
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna fucking happen. Yep. The second he knew that he was gonna get in trouble, oh no, I don't want to press charges all of a sudden. That's why I said, arrest him. That's exactly why I said, arrest him. Fuck the citation, arrest him. Because I knew this was exactly what's gonna happen. It happened to me. It fucking happened to me. My car was parked. It was parked in a spot that could be, that had a no parking sign. I'll freely admit, I parked in an area that was no parking. And some dumb bitch in a giant fucking pickup truck backed out of her parking space, not looking where she was going, pedaled with the metal, and slammed into my car. Police came. By the way, the woman was being an absolute bitch when afterwards, because I was telling her, you're probably gonna, she was basically, her car was like right in the middle of the parking lot, obstructing the flow of traffic. And I said, we've got the police coming. You can go ahead and move your car so traffic can get through. And she refused. She absolutely refused until an owner of one of the businesses came out and actually screamed at her and said, move your car, you dumb fucking bitch. I think I actually used those words, and then she moved. She was originally all on board for me getting a citation for improper parking, which I said, you know what? I'm cool. I'm fine with that. I parked improperly, and then the cop said, and if she wants me to cite you for improper parking, I'm gonna cite her for improper backing up. I was like, cool, I'll take the citation. I park because I basically parked there to run into a business and run out. I did the classic stupid thing when parking a car.
Oh my god.
But the second the officer said he was going to be citing her as well, she said, "Never mind, I don't want to press charges. We don't need to give that other person a citation." Same fucking thing. It always happens. The minute you might get in trouble, oh no, I don't want to press charges now.
Ego and attitude deflated like a Macy's Thanksgiving Day float on Black Friday. He went from 100 to 0 so goddamn fast.
Why am I getting, for what?
Because you were aggressive to him.
Yes, I was, but he was trying to leave. Can't we just...
Nope.
Oh, come on, man. I was the victim here.
All right, watch out. We can go a different way, and you can be arrested for disorderly conduct.
Yeah, baby.
That's an arrestable offense.
What kind of disorderly conduct is it?
You opened his door 3 times. You are not law enforcement. You don't get to come out here and enforce things. You call us and let us do it.
Okay.
Yeah. When he said, okay, let's do this and get out of the car, that's when he should have just said, turn around, put your hands behind your back. This guy doesn't fucking care about anybody himself. Fucking arrest him.
He didn't believe he did anything wrong. He's going to provide me the dash cam.
Okay.
He showed me the recording, and you were the aggressive one, not him.
Yes, because he...
Yes, and you don't get to be aggressive with people like that.
Okay.
That's disorderly.
What does it mean? What does it mean, disorderly?
What does it mean?
Court for this?
Yep.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. You were adamant that this, and you were the one causing the stir here.
What if I apologize?
It's too late.
Nope.
I've already seen the evidence. I am obligated.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay.
Come on,
You've
fucking
got to
arrest
be
him.
kidding me. This...
You're getting a citation, so you get to deal with it on your own time. You sort that out between you and the court.
Is he coming to court?
Yeah, because he's getting a ticket too.
For what?
For the violation that you swear up and down that he did. On your word.
Okay, what if we just...
Nope.
What if we just...
Now he's gonna try to fucking bargain. Yeah. Now he's gonna try to fucking bargain. Good luck.
No, you asked for it over there. He showed me evidence. He's going to provide me the evidence of that. It's either going to substantiate it or discredit it. And his ticket may or may not go away based on that. Yours, however, I have evidence of.
So I'm going to have a
Sucks to be
misdemeanor
you.
on my...
Yes, because of your
record.
behavior. You don't get to demand
Enter
people's
Mr.
names.
Dwayne The Rock
You don't.
Johnson audio cue of his showing. Know your role, please and thank you.
Actually, I think
Amber,
this is
we
more
need
fit.
a Dwayne The Rock Johnson audio cue of
Why
his
is it
showing.
doubling?
Know your role, please and thank you.
I don't know why it's doubling that. No. Chat, this one's a bit delayed, but I think this is kind of fitting.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
You don't get to demand that they don't go anywhere. You don't get to open their door.
I didn't open his door.
You did 3 times.
No, he was trying to close his door.
He closed it because you kept opening it.
Yeah,
I watched the
did open
video
it.
of it.
Because I was talking to him.
No, you're not. He's under no obligation to you.
What if we both agree that neither one of us wants a ticket?
Nope.
At this point, I've seen what I've seen. I've seen the evidence. You were adamant that you asked for a ticket, and now because you're getting one, you want him to get out of it.
Right.
No, you're both
Right.
getting one today.
Okay.
So, if you'll just wait over on the sidewalk.
Please, I hope this guy jumps on his bike and tries to run. Please let him try to run. Please make him that fucking stupid, Canito. I beg you.
Okay. Operate a motor vehicle near vulnerable user or vehicle, that's you. He's getting an infraction. I have you there listed as the complainant. If you'll sign it right at the bottom. Just down at the bottom.
Over here?
Yep. This whole thing's getting submitted. Okay, disorderly conduct. All right. As I explained earlier, you opened his door multiple times. He's trying to shut it. He didn't want to roll it. He doesn't want anything to do with you. I get that what happened over here.
It's my worry. It's my job to make sure that somebody that has an infraction stays here so you can.
How many times has the cop explained this to him? No, it's not. And I guarantee you the cop's gonna say it again right now. No, it's not your fucking job. Yeah, he doesn't. No, K-Dog, he thinks he's gonna be able to try and talk his way out of this. For some insane reason, I think he still believes he can talk his way out of this. And he's probably in shock that the...
like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Random? Okay. But yeah, he's trying to talk his way out, and he's probably in shock that the cop did not just fold and do his bidding because he's entitled.
Arrive.
Okay.
I do believe that I have a right to do that. You say I don't, but I think I do.
You don't get to detain people. Give them a couple days.
Is this a fine or what is it?
This is a ticket.
A ticket?
It is.
What does that
Yep.
mean, ticket mean?
It's an infraction.
Is it a traffic ticket?
Oh
No.
God, Canito,
It is
the
a
blurring. I know why you did
It's a
it, but...
non-traffic criminal citation.
It's a criminal citation?
Yes. Yes. Because that behavior is criminal. You don't get to act like that to people. Clear as day. You're free
I'd
to go.
say thank you, but I'm
Right.
not glad I called the police.
Well,
Oh.
I wish this...
Oh, dear fucking baby. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Yeah, oh, he's so fucking butthurt, and it's glorious.
went different.
Yeah. Next time I won't call the police.
Well, that's what you should have done and left it at that. When you go over your bounds, that's when you get a ticket.
Well, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, you know now.
Operating a
know.
motor vehicle near a vulnerable user of a vehicle, which is a bike.
Okay.
Infraction. He signed it as the complainant there.
Okay.
So, if you contest it, he'll be required to show up.
Okay.
And as soon as you can get me that video, I'm going to give you a link to the case, and you're going to load it straight to the case.
Okay.
And then I could view it in its entirety in full video, full quality, and whatnot.
Nice.
So the video from your phone as well as the dash cam.
Yeah, where should I send that?
What's a good email?
So my email is...
I will send you that link, and once you upload it, it gives me an acknowledgement that, hey, you've uploaded it.
Can I get your card?
Absolutely. If you want to contest it, if you legitimately believe you weren't that close to him, you're welcome to contest it.
Okay, and what, as far as like this as an infraction, what does it do to my record, I guess my driving record?
So if you plead guilty to it, it's points on your record. Insurance could possibly go up because it is a moving violation. He was adamant that you get a ticket until I told him he was getting one. He's like, no, never mind. I want to watch it. I'm like, too late, dude.
Yeah.
You opened a can.
I figured he would as soon as he did, so...
At his age, he should know cooler heads prevail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you were too close to me. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it. I've got video. I'm happy to share it with you. I don't think I was that close, but he was clearly aggressive. Knocking on your window. He says he didn't open the door. You were trying to leave to go skate, and I'm like, yeah, he's at a skate park.
He doesn't have a right to detain you. He's not a police officer.
I don't know if you heard me explain that to him.
I didn't.
I'm like, you're not law enforcement. You don't get the... No, I feel I have a right. I'm like, well, you're wrong. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You don't get to act like that. Congratulations, you got a new charge. So
okay.
I was a witness through the video.
Yeah.
That's a solid one.
Hey.
All right. Well, thank you. And you guys have been helpful. Cool.
So, all right.
Thank you.
You bet.
Cool.
Have a better day.
Thank you.
Oh,
both
man.
the motorist and Goofy Gary got tickets. Gary paid his $160 ticket.
That's what I'm talking about. This is what I was afraid of. $160 fine. That's it. and then the kid, like, this motherfucker assaulted the kid, and all he's getting is a $160 fine. No, Atsunashi, it's not good enough. It is nowhere near good enough. This kid has to actually fight it, or he's gonna get points on his license and his insurance may go up. This is what I was talking about, why people don't trust anybody.
God, I wish this was in Illinois. Unlawful restraint is a Class 4 felony here. Boomer would have his rights stolen.
Let me make sure that that's not going to repeat again before I start talking. Okay. King, if this happened in Illinois, that old man's head would have been bounced off the back of the fucking squad car like a basketball on his way to jail. The cops in Illinois, especially the closer you get to Chicago, do not give a fuck. They would have bounced his ass off the trunk of the squad car, thrown him into the back seat, and hauled his ass off to jail to actually charge him with appropriate felonies and misdemeanors. The minute any officer in Illinois, especially by Chicago, saw that video footage, they would have said, "Cool, kid, you're getting no tickets. Sir, click, you're going to jail." Nope, Atsunashi, ASA would not have let him go. Not with that video footage. Not with that video evidence. The ASA, and it's Chicago, Illinois does not have district attorneys. They have state's attorneys. That's why I called it the ASA, the Assistant State's Attorney. ASA would not have let it go. With that video evidence, no, they wouldn't have let it go. They might have pled it down, yes, but they wouldn't have let it go. Not a chance in fucking hell.
While the motorist fought his $130 ticket using his dashcam evidence and had it successfully dismissed. It's a good thing too, because if you heard the police officer in the body cam footage, the $130 fine would have been the least of his worries, apart from the...
Well, yeah. 7? Exactly. That's what I said at the very beginning of this video. The minute that guy grabbed the door of the car, if it was me or probably anyone else in chat, that old man would be on his ass. He would be on his ass because, and if the cops have a problem, officer, I was in fear for my life. Some strange man is ripping my car door open. I was in fear for my life. I got the video evidence to prove it too.
Increased insurance rates and the points on his license. Gary says that he has never done this kind of thing before.
Bullshit.
However, recent social media posts have...
Oh! I witnessed Gary Peacock engage in a similarly heated verbal dispute with a pickup truck driver at the intersection of Old Ranch while riding his bike and waiting for a green light. Based on the incident, I was not surprised to see this event take place. Hopefully it's a teachable... I hate when people say this. I fucking hate when people say this. No, fuck the teachable moments. You want... let's get to actual education here. Gary started banging my window with his fist. My daughter was terrified and she was in the passenger front where he was screaming and he hitting my... Yeah! Exactly. See? If you don't lock his ass up in jail, he just goes, fuck it, I can do it again. I can terrorize people and it's only going to cost me $160. That's what Gary has learned from this. He can terrorize people and it's only going to cost him $160.
Surfaced that appear to...
I pray he does it to the wrong person.
...on Gary's claims. And considering Gary's propensity to lie already to cover his own ass, I don't doubt one bit that this isn't the first time Gary has bullied some innocent motorist on the road for some
No, and
slight.
isn't the last either.
Alright, this is a part 2, and I want you guys to pause this and read it really quick.
Thank you for reaching out. Please be advised, additional charges for Mr. Peacock cannot be considered as his case was closed by bail forfeiture in the Summit County. In relation to citation, I agree with you. The dashcam video you produced after you were cited is exculpatory, and I will proceed with dismissal of your citation. As such, you will receive an email notification of dismiss. Well, I mean, thank God his case got dismissed. but it sucks that they cannot do additional charges. It sucks that they can't do additional charges. I hope to God that an attorney approaches this, like a civil attorney approaches this kid and says, "Kid, let's take this guy to court," and sues the fuck out of him for harassment. I hope the fuck he does.
So as you guys can see, my citation got dropped and Gary paid his citation, so the only thing further I can do is a civil lawsuit.
And I want you to come and give this guy a ticket. I'd be willing to testify in court against this guy. If I have it my way, you're going to jail. I'll press charges against you.
Yes, Benito. Yes.
I wasn't really happy with the charges against him.
Yeah.
I feel like it was unjust. That's the story.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is why people do not have faith in the police and the legal system. Because he is 100% right. This was not just. This was bullshit. This was 100% bullshit. And unfortunately, this happened in a state where the cops are just don't do their job properly, apparently. If he did this in Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, fucking any of the southern states, fucking old white guy, okay, I'll leave it paused. I mean, we're almost done anyway, but I'll leave it paused. Any of those states, like basically anywhere outside of the western states, the cops would have cuffed his ass and taken him to jail. They absolutely would have. It was only by this kid's misfortune that he was in Utah that Gary did not get criminally charged worse. Yeah. Yeah, he paid the fine so you can't charge him. Because the case. Now, here's my question. When did this kid?
Why, Gary, why?
When did this kid reach out to the state's attorney, or the district attorney, whatever it was, I missed it. When did this kid reach out and say, listen, this guy needs more charges? Because if he reached out to them before the case went to the courts, and the state's attorneys just went, nah, fuck it, we're gonna just close the case, and then sent him that email, misconduct on behalf of the state's attorney. Guaranteed it. Now, Atsunashi, he had to go to court. That's not something you could just pay from home. He actually had to go to court for that. He probably went to court, pled guilty, and paid a fine.
I bet he called his high-cost lawyer, told him to pay the fine right away.
But that's the thing. Because it's a criminal offense. Because it's a criminal offense, you can't just pay the fine. You actually need to go in front of a judge. And the judge will say, okay, $160 fine. There are certain traffic violations that you can just pay. Very specific ones. Usually those related to like equipment violations. For something like a disorderly conduct, that's not something you could just pay without going to court. You actually need to go in court. And your dog Double Jeopardy doesn't work that way. Double Jeopardy is if Gary was charged, with Gary's disorderly conduct charged, if he was found not guilty, he could not be charged. If he was found guilty, he could not be charged with disorderly conduct for the same thing again. That's double jeopardy.
Mail. Karens, we must now call. Gary's making him famous. Imperative it is.
Andrea, I agree with you. Chat, from now on, all male Karens are Garys. Let's break the fucking internet here. Male Karens are now Garys. Hi, Akitora.
Story. Who knows where it can go from here? And I just want to thank you guys for the support.
Now for my closing thoughts. I too feel as though this was a complete miscarriage of justice.
100%.
The cyclist Gary Peacock should have gotten way more than just a $160 citation.
No, Atsunashi, doesn't work that way. Even if you get a plea bargain, you still need to go in front of a judge. Any case that is a criminal offense, even if there's a plea bargain, you still have to go in front of a judge. Because the judge can reject said plea bargain. The court is under no obligation to accept any plea bargain. State's attorney, prosecuting attorney can present a plea bargain. The judge can look at it and go, nah, we're taking this to trial. But regardless, any criminal offense, and this disorderly conduct is a criminal offense, has to go in front of a judge. Every fucking time. There's no remote it, there's no sending your lawyer instead. Your ass goes in front of a judge.
He should have left that place in cuffs. He needs to learn that he is not a police officer and he doesn't get to detain people for imaginary traffic infractions that he makes up in his mind. Gary needs to learn that this type of behavior is entirely unacceptable. You don't get to act like a bully who has more rights than everyone else when you're on the road just because you're on a bicycle. You have to treat others with respect. I hope this story illustrates the importance of always having a dash cam when you drive. You never know what's going to happen out there on the road, and you
makes me want to get one.
Sure you have evidence to back up your claims. Stay safe and have fun out there.
Tomato. Excellent video. Excellent video. Chat. Every fucking one of you in chat right now. I'm putting the link to the video in this chat. Every fucking one of you, please. Go to YouTube right now. Go to that link and like this fucking video. Every one of you. Because, you know what, Kenito? Atozi's... I don't know if you can see it. Atozi has got a video of his own of it right here. His is only 16 minutes long. I guarantee yours has a great deal more content and context than what Atozi has in his video. And context, as I say, is everything. So, Kenito, excellent job. For your first long-form video, wonderfully done. Yeah, his just came out 37 minutes ago. Wonderfully done, Kenito. This is an excellent job. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for sharing it, and this is going on my YouTube. So fear not. I'm posting this on my YouTube channel, my React. Great job though. Thank you so much for sharing it with us.